worst option yet.
Oh no.
Say it.
You don't make the mucus. It's not actually mucus. It is like sludge bending. You're just taking random human sludge from the environment,
Oh,
from everywhere, and you are
okay,
bending
okay,
that.
okay, no. We are signing out of that one. We are checking out. We're going to the moon and never coming back. Have you ever had a long day where you're just sitting on the internet, watching, mindlessly scrolling through everything? Well, you're in luck because you're still mindlessly scrolling through everything and happen to stumble upon a collective group of idiots where they are going to take over your mind and kill your brain cells. Oh, sorry, unalive your brain cells one cell at a time. Do not worry. We are the squad of squirrels. SOS to you.
You better like write that down or memorize that because like that just became our intro. That sucks to be you, Ted.
Have fun with that, man.
All right. So generally speaking, instead of what was alcohol 6 years ago, cheers, mate.
Not licensed.
Not licensed. It's from a store,
Cheers, I'll
gas
drink to
station.
that.
It's a gas station cup. We're fine. The only person that's sponsoring anybody is Bruno, paying for gamer subs. We're here.
Hey, not my fault. Oh, hell, he quit drinking soda for over 2 years.
You know, I will say though, I think we are doing a really bad job at sponsors because aren't sponsors supposed to pay us for product advertisement and yet we are paying them
How much
to
money did we
consume it?
spend in PBR? Sorry.
Wait, are we in crippling debt then?
Oh, a lot, man. A lot. We spent like, oh, for one session.
All right, so as I
But
keep squirreling away from the idea here, we're here to be the idiots that we are, and whether or not we're discussing superpowers or superheroes, I think the intent here is to show you just how much fuck up the real world. Sorry, I probably shouldn't put it that way.
you leave my creamy dripping alone, okay?
I mean, it doesn't help that Bruno's in the other background.
Yeah, I
Flip.
stopped because Bruno's just over here gripping
Just
humanity,
rip
man.
straight, and I am just leaking butter. So, about
Whoa.
our superpower choices today.
So yes, today we're gonna try and discuss superpowers, and we're getting so far, and I'm loving it, and I don't care. I'm
Right.
throwing everything I've done in the past out the window. We are taking a video, and we will sort it out later.
Okay. Hey, hold up. If we're going with superpowers and that, and you're already saying My Hero Academia, now are we following along on the rules on works like for the superpowers, or are we doing it like it has a different way of affecting your body
So
through real life and different situations?
it's all real life based. So for example, let's just Josh, we've destroyed it. We're never gonna touch on it again unless we get a group of people. Super speed.
So, the premise is, and the rules are, is you in your current state, so average Joe, suddenly develop a superpower. In this case, we're going to use super speed. Well, super speed for any klutzy normal individual is deadly.
Lethal.
Because
Lethal, yes.
first
Lethal.
off, you are going to erase yourself from existence the first time you're klutzy.
Just absolutely delete
Neurodivergent.
yourself. You are gonna look like that's underwear. You are going to be the biggest skid.
Fully.
The biggest skid mark for a mile long after running mock bot.
So yeah, no. Like, and beyond that, like, you didn't. So, season 1, season 2, Midoriya. Let's just leave it there. Season 1, Midoriya. He needed to work to be able to use his power. And once he started using his power, he flicked something and fucking shattered his whole arm. Or, he kicked something and it blew out his whole leg.
Damaged his whole arm.
Like, that's the premise.
But during the academic trials, the competition, dude was destroying his whole hand just by flicking his fingers and creating that much of an airway blast.
So and
that was after bodily training.
You developed the ability to run super fast, and we're giving every power the grace that you wake up aware you can do this, because that's fucked. We're rigging the system at that point. You just take off 1 second, you're tearing all of your tendons in your legs because you're not used to running that fast, and now all your tendons in your legs are blown out, so you've fallen over, you're still moving Mach fuck. There's 2. And just pasted your face across the ground. Like...
You're looking like fresh tomato sauce or a pizza. Oh, at that moment, mate.
So those are the premises. You wake up one day, you are acutely aware that you have these powers, but you have no true idea of the limitation that they can go. So, on a serious note, my superpower is telepathy. My first one is telepathy. Like, the ability to read other people's thoughts.
Well, that one's just painful. Honestly. It
sounds like a giant mix of tumors, migraines, different types of headaches, and mental traumatizations for not handling.
Brother just said tumors. How the hell are you developing tumors from mental exercise?
Yes.
It is Bruno we're talking about here.
Hey, I know I'm brain dead to brew. I'll admit that, but we never know who will get it and know their mentality and that.
My big one.
I'm sort of having schizophrenia for the rest of my life, and just realizing that the voices in my head aren't a medical condition. Like, I actually have a superpower. Dude, I'm going to Vegas. I'm straight going to Vegas and playing the World Series of Poker. Because now I see everybody else's cards because they're going to be thinking about it, and I win all the time.
That's if you get the right hands. You don't win all the time. They're still...
Okay, throw a few hands. Okay, but yeah. I know when to pull them right away.
I get
so
what
I don't lose
thinking.
money, and I'm not betting big on anything, but throw a few high bet hands, and then just clean table.
See, you and I are on the exact same perspective, and you're just kind of casually batting at it like, oh, it's just schizophrenia, but I'm not actually crazy. That's the absolute downfall for me, is like, would you wake up and have innate control over it, or are you just going to wake up and hear the sounds of the world? Is it based off of, like, is it like more D&D style? Do I need to be able to see this person? Is it within a certain range of me? Like, how's the breakdown of all that?
So if I have to visibly see them, even better. Because I'd have that moment where I'm like, oh, what did you say to me? And they're like, oh, I didn't say anything. And I'm just kind of like, oh, weird. But if I have like direct contact, if I can see them and that's the limitation, I have to see them, I'm going to realize that the person that I'm hearing talking to me way far away about a random tree and squirrel, or how much their butthole itches right now because they didn't wipe properly, I'm going to be a little bit concerned at first, yes. But then I'm just going to be like, yeah, whatever. I start poking and prodding and seeing like how far I can test that limit.
Why are you trying to watch squirrels wipe their own butt?
Why are you not trying to watch squirrels wipe their own ass?
I don't know what other freaky people do in their daytime, and if I'm reading their thoughts, I'm now knowing what kind of freaky people they are.
See, well then that's
the only one that I know of that will actually have a way to defeat my power is Bruno.
Just being absolutely dense.
I will look at Bruno, and then there'll just be like this cricket noise going on, and I'll be like, dude, what the hell? And it's just gone. I mean, I might die of brain tumors and, blunt force trauma to my brain because there's nothing there. But I mean,
I'd still really love something that's
just
like
avoid that.
100,000 miles closer to what we just fucking lost.
I mean,
Actually, I'm not gonna lie though.
I'm gonna end this one. I don't know how to base this one. I'm not saying it's like terrible. It's not super speed or super strength equivalent, but it's definitely mid. I'm not giving it no super ratings just because like you're gonna need to mentally tax yourself to train and not just hear everything. I don't firmly believe you're gonna wake up and just have a nice isolated selection of what you can hear. I feel like it's gonna be more Professor X, and like you wake up and you hear the world. Maybe not the world.
What about my life?
But
a close proximity.
yeah, you hear general fucking bubble.
I can't even hear that.
It's not to
And,
mention and the
Siri, I can
part
attest
when you
to the
said
fact that it's a horrible,
and
horrible
be
power.
able to hear their thoughts and that while they're in your view.
Like, I can't even hear. Just
How do you get handle that when you're walking in a grocery store or actually walking out in public?
I'm gonna.
You're gonna
Well,
see a lot more than one person.
I'm gonna cry.
I know who's the anal plug in the grocery store with the carrot because that's what's gonna pop up in their head for a little bit until I train myself. I mean, granted, yes, there is a downside, but as far as superpowers goes, this is kind of a mid-tier thing. Like, there's a lot of self-benefit to this, also a lot of training to go involved with it just to get it fine.
The amount of Fords being pushed on us.
I feel like me and Bruno are your biggest two counters there. Mainly because Bruno's so dense there's not a thought going through them. And then on the exact opposite hand, my brain is the fucking Chinese bullet train that's moving 300 miles a second and catching a thought.
All my tabs.
Well, my head is hollow.
You do not want to hear
but
my 16 tabs.
you're going through Bruno's head is like going through an empty cave. Going through your head is like gonna be like trying to click on an ad before it goes away, and be like, oh my god, why? Yes, I admit that. Like I said, there are downsides to this, but as far as a superpower goes, it is a direct mid-tier superpower. It's not gonna make me so overpowered that I get myself noticed, and it has a perk of being
But it's a man.
beneficial.
So
I
learn
can
how to drive a
actually use
manual.
it in a way.
That's how I fuck the.
Okay, so let's wrap up Josh's telepathy.
I'm gonna give it solid C. Solid C mid-tier power.
So I was
With
just
training,
about
does it go to A tier? Yes. Without training, are you going into F tier? Absolutely. Baseline, C tier.
So yeah, I was gonna go into this. Are we gonna do it 1 through 5? 1's excellent, 5's crap. A B C D E F, but it'd be like E
I
A
feel
B
like
C D.
F. I believe like we just go through the letter tier as being like, okay, this is you are a god. Like nothing is stopping you on this planet and in maybe the universe. Like you will dominate human race if you use this inappropriately.
S A B C D F.
Just screw the E letter. No one needs an E grade.
If you have an E grade, you're fucking Sue from literal again back to My Hero. You're the frog. You didn't get anything special. You got something,
But you're a frog.
but ribbit.
Yeah, you're a fraud.
You blew out your throat muscles. That's only useful in other places.
And have a very long ass tongue.
I work with Matthew too much. These jokes are so fucking hard to keep quiet.
Yeah. Okay. So, collectively, like I said, baseline is going to be C tier on this palette. On telepathy, I'm saying C tier, absolutely all the way baseline.
I I won't fail you out just because you want to be so adamant that it's such mid grade crap, but I'm not giving it no more than like a D. Again, I feel like there's more mental fortitude. Quit. I don't know why you do that, but quit. I feel like there's more mental fortitude that needs to be put into it on an innate base, which again, we're gonna kind of give that to all of them. But being one that's not going to physically handicap you, I feel like the mental tax of it would kind of just be that. Like, it would be hard to sleep at night for those first few days or months. It'd be like, restless because the morning shift or whatever. The fact that you two are reacting to it lets me know it's visible everywhere else. But again, I'm recording my screen, so I know it's getting seen.
Oh, yeah.
I just can't help but laugh.
Bruno, odd man out. Is this a C tier fucking power or is it a D tier power?
For, all the pros and cons to it, I kind of see it in more like a C minus way, pretty really close to just flat D, but if you're doing a bit okay on progress in that, it'll just be at a C minus mostly.
Okay. A or B? Like one or the other, no in betweens. If you're gonna stab the fucking knife in the board here, is it a C or a D?
Way to walk the middle ground. No, I'm gonna give this an A ring. I'm gonna give this
D.
an F. It's gonna be a solid C. Right there in the middle. It's like perfect walk that middle line through everybody else.
He went with D.
Okay.
Telepathy, mid tier, lower end. You're not failing in life, but it's a miserable start.
Miserable start, like I said. Okay, so there was my first superpower.
I've got a few here written down. A couple of them are absolutely like I'm here to tear these ones apart. Bruno, you
Oh
got
boy.
any?
Like so, I'm basic as hell, super strength. Had one idea. Like, you guys remember Colossus from X-Men, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, imagine having that power of being able to have your body be covered in complete iron, and where you won't feel the pain and all. But the good at con that I had fun discovering on it. How much iron do you need to consume to keep that skin going?
Uh, I don't think that'd be a. I wouldn't see it that way. I wouldn't see it as like a manifested thing. Like that, if you had the ability to just kind of change your exterior, it'd be more of like how you did it. That would be mine. Like you wouldn't want to start at your hand and work your way up to your elbow because your shoulder's not going to have enough muscular strength to withstand that increase in weight per se.
The one that I have, or the counter that I have, like, let's say you have figured out, okay, yes, you can coat your entire body. That is a lot of excess weight now on your body, like Brad said. You're gonna stop moving.
It'd be more like how spongy is your spine? I feel like that's what it's going to come down to is how much can your body like weigh down?
Well, for me, I feel like it's gonna be conductivity. Like, are you turning into or is your body being coated in a metal that just pretty much made you into the ultimate lightning rod?
That'd suck. Get zapped by lightning in the middle of a storm.
Yeah, they're like in a mountain storm and just bam. out of nowhere.
But like, I wasn't expecting
Or
him to throw
maybe
such a sideways one. Like, not gonna lie, that's such a sideways one to think about. How would that like metabolically work? What changes is your body going through to allow this process to happen?
yeah.
So
I
like
mean,
my here's the one I would use to like bottom this one out, and I'm not saying that's how you'd go about it, but to bottom this one out to make it a low end, um, basically you're doing what a snake does every time you fucking need to use that, and it is excruciating. Like,
you have to shed your skin every time.
yeah, dude. To
Oh, dude, that
absolutely
takes.
bottom that one out, like it would be the idea of you are shedding your skin to be able to be a thicker, more resilient surface. But if you wanted to lose that ability, you're again repeating that process.
Mm. With that in mind, so not throwing in does your metabolism contribute to it? Does like how is your body producing this? And the I'm gonna say this is for me. This is personally a lower one, simply because of all the excess weight, and you're not gonna have the strength. Like, how does it affect your joints and mobility? The reason why we can bend so well is the elasticity of our skin.
See,
You just coat yourself with metal, you is it a solid piece of metal, or is it overlapped like a knight armor? And if
no
it's
shit.
overlapped, does that create a problematic joint situation? Like, you just now have exposed crevices into the rest of your internal structure of your body, which defeats the purpose of the skin organ itself. So I would actually say, if it's on either one of those levels, you're looking at an S tier thing, especially if you now have to shed it.
Well,
Imagine how many places with a metal detector or security.
yeah, you're a walking tower. Well, see, I'm grasping for straws at this one. Like I said, I wasn't quite expecting him to throw such a sideways one at us right off the bat. And
Oh,
I'm enjoying it. But, like, on one hand, I'm not finding enough negatives without, like, absolutely contorting it. It is, like I said, we are changing your physiological structure to the point where your body just can't handle the weight. We are absolutely recompositioning how your body goes about doing this to make it happen. His point of reference as just being Colossus. Again, understanding that superheroes aren't given their fucking flaws, but under that statement, there's no negatives. There is no downsides. There's been no written script that I've seen about how this negatively affects him. So if in that under the guise like, oh, it's just how strong are you physically? Well, maybe you're not physically strong enough to move your shit yet, but as a defense mechanism, you just became a tank, and unless you're getting hit with an RPG, maybe a fucking hot ass flamethrower, I don't see
Rail
this one
cannon.
like.
or there is also the
Right, right.
I don't know. For like I said, for me, there is just not enough positive to it. Yeah, okay. Let's say you're not strong
It's
enough to
getting a little
move.
closer to the end of the
Are
day.
you strong enough to
Maybe you guys
breathe?
will just come with me to the doctor's appointment tomorrow, and hopefully they'll come in and while we're gone. Wouldn't that be nice?
You know, are you going to be if you're not strong enough to actually move yourself? Are you going to be strong enough to physically breathe in that aspect? And then what happens if some a hole just walks up, some stronger a hole or whatever force you are protecting yourself against hits you hard enough that you go into water?
That'd suck. Get thrown into water.
You know, so for me, there's just not enough positive for it to actually be a very valuable. I'm seeing more of the negative traits of this.
So I'm
Like immobility, how does it work? again, like I said, is it layered? Are you actually able to move, or is this just one giant sheet of metal as your skin is right now? There's so much behind of how it without exactly pinpointing exactly how it works. I just see all the negatives in this one, and you're kind of like getting screwed the first time you activate it.
You just better hope you dumb it down. Just because you were able to change to the metal, can you even change back? Did you just fucking turn yourself into the Statue of Liberty and that was it? Game over?
Did you just minus yourself? Just like, hey, look at what I can do. Gone.
Game over.
Right,
That's it.
right yourself right there.
This month
Because
can fuck right off.
That's good.
I am waiting for the reply on what's up. This month can fuck right off.
there's so much behind that one. And like Brad said, this is such a sideways thing. Like, there's so much to take apart about this. I feel like it's kind of like flight.
I'm
Where how are you flying? Like, is it just Superman strength? Do you have wings? Are you using your mental capacity?
Yeah, did my shoulder blades absolutely just get blown out?
Are you flying from a bunch of farts?
Calm down, Wario. So, generically, I don't want to fail it out. I don't want to fail out anything without absolutely having prime reason to. Too many variables, way too many variables off the start. Let's just D it out. It's dumb.
Yeah, I'll give it a D. I'll give it a D. Just straight up D on that one, just because there's no, like I said, there's just no real, unless we sit here for probably the next hour or so, nitpicking how this particular power manifests itself and figuring out all the nitty gritty details and then going in. Well, so I'm gonna stick by my, I'm just gonna stick with the D until we go in, unless we really want to dig apart some of these multifaceted superpowers and literally go through all the possible ways that they could or could not work. A D rating is gonna be where I'm sticking there.
We could put a pin in it.
It feels like that would be decades to be finished, though.
No, Josh has got nothing. There's nothing wrong with this idea because, like, you put a pin in it for now. We do the brief ones, and then as we slowly run out of superpowers, and then we double back and like, oh yeah, this one we only covered for 5 minutes because nobody was like in or out. We just couldn't get past all the variables. Let's spend the next hour debating those variables.
Or just, if requested, we can do a special on it where we just pick, like, hey, I want to hear more about this Colossus idea. Okay, well, here's a video that we are just going to dig into multiple ways that this can work and give it a rating.
Yeah, I'm absolutely good with it. I'll pin that. Pinned.
Hey, look at us scrolling around that we get pinned.
I didn't get my acorn bazooka yet.
I just want gold
No
stars.
acorn bazooka for you.
What not?
You have to learn how to load the acorn bazooka.
The best I can offer either of you is the Halo sword.
Ooh, the energy sword?
I'll take the plasma sword every day. Give it. Yep, give it.
All right. So, the one suggested by the 10-year-old. The ability to make and control slime. Like the same manner you would with water bending per se, but it's slime.
Like making a mucus.
I'm gonna let you guys roll with that for a minute before I absolutely interject on what I said to the child.
Oh God. Okay, hold on. There is one question I need to ask prior to this. You just produced it, yes?
I mean, we kind of already innately do. I'm good with this. Yeah.
No. Okay, you're getting what I'm saying. Like, it is like you are sweating, but it is a thick, slimy mucus that just coats your body, right?
Ew.
That's what we're getting at, right?
That's honestly the only way for it to even and be produced on the human body,
Oh God, this,
if it is the power.
oh God. So
Guys, the lung butter you cough up, the shit that runs down the back of your throat, your snot, that's where I was going with it. You needed to drink a lot of water. You were more likely going to drown yourself trying to keep up with this power than anything else, but now Josh is taking it so sideways. I'm concerned.
okay, so lung butter. Oh God, that is just a gag reflex that is just gonna be non-existently stopping. Like it is just gonna be like you're just gonna be like I'm gonna look like a cat trying to cough up a hairball 90% of my life
Wow, good to know.
until I
Josh
just
never wants to admit
unalive.
Sapphire loves
Like
lung butter. He
until
likes to
I
eat it.
am post-mortem, I'm going to be gag reflexing the entirety of the remainder of my life. That one is definitely F. That way is definitely F because I am not seeing any benefit to this. There's no perk. There's all drawback, no perk. Okay.
Josh, I know enough people that can attest to the idea that they don't have a gag reflex.
I don't care, man. I don't care. I do. We are talking average Joe, okay? We are talking average Josh power here. Getting that as my superpower. I'm done. I'm
Josh,
done with everything.
the average, stupid reason here. I don't understand the maths behind this, but the average people associated in our general age group that went to school in this fucking town that I'm in, generally whores, generally don't have a gag reflex. On average, most of them don't have a gag reflex. You're the odd man out.
You know what's missing there, buddy? You know what's missing there?
What, your piercings?
Kitties.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
missing
you're
kitties
having this
to be
serious
a good
conversation,
swallowing horn.
and all I'm imagining is our almost 11.
So in other words,
sitting
you're saying
there with a
you
green
need
onion
nipple
and
tassels.
throating it and going, I don't know why I'm doing this.
All I'm saying is that I have a gag reflex, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I don't have the horde capability of not having a gag reflex
Okay.
while I am just
So,
choking things down.
Josh,
But
you just fist your thumb.
You fist your thumb.
No, like you're supposed to hold your thumb like this in your fist, and it's the horde trick.
Supposedly. It never worked with my toothbrush.
nope.
Ain't the same.
I have a water flosser. I like enough water gets into my mouth and it's just as I'm just dying in water. But no. So again, the lung butter method, definitely no. I am so far out left. I'm throwing the big F on that one. I am Denzel
See,
conquering,
that's where
failing
Josh
the
was
shit out.
taking it.
Now it covering your body like a just sweat, just pure slug mode.
No.
That right there is A tier because that reaction just squirming around on people just like, hey man, give me a hug, just as they
Guys,
offer you.
hear me out. Hear me out. I have a third option.
I'm gonna play with that one.
Guys, I have a third option, and it is the worst option yet.
Oh no.
Say it.
You don't make the mucus. It's not actually mucus. It is like sludge bending. You're just taking random human sludge from the environment,
Oh,
from everywhere, and you are bending that.
No. We are signing out of that one. We are checking out. We're going to the moon and never coming back. Okay, the aliens can have that one. I am done with that. That can go to the paranormal. Okay, we are done. That is just
God.
godly. We are done with that one. No, no. I am not going
right now.
What's your superpower do? Lifts up the porta potty. How is that you have the ability to lift stuff up with your mind? No, it's just the sewage inside it.
It's just butt sludge. I just mentally move butt sludge. Okay, so your diarrhea. No, no.
Any sludge.
I'm sorry.
You
Chocolate
just became
Thunder over
Bar
there.
sludge.
The
Butt
chocolate thunder waterfall. No, we are done.
You just
no.
turned yourself into a real life muck.
Hey, I was counting all sludge. This includes automobile
Oh
sludge.
God. Oh God. I have too much in my stomach right now to even want to have that mental. Okay, so I had an F, an A, and now I'm back down to an F. I am sticking with F. We are done. I'm throwing that devil contraption out the window. That needs Jesus, okay? That needs some holy water. That needs to go to the Vatican and be just exterminated from mankind. No. No. We are done. F the shit out of that one.
So
you better go get that Holy Bible.
I need fairy godparents just to get that out of my brain. Okay, I will use every genie wish to get that out of my brain. I don't care the monkey paw rule. Okay, I want that memory gone. Okay, well, all your memories are gone. Good. Blank slate that. I will be a blank vegetable before I want that memory to ever be existing anymore.
So
okay,
I'm gonna give it an S tier rating. Under her idea. Think about that. You walk next to one of our fucking hole in the floors, fucking compost station dump sites. And you throw that on somebody. They're done committing whatever crime they're doing.
Because they're just gonna be doing what you're doing, Josh.
I'm sorry, okay? I will take Spider-Man throwing actual spiders on me before I take butt sludge, man.
It is all sludge, not just
Billy.
Rips the whole entire pipe, the sewage pipe, right out of the crap, and just soaks you.
So much, yes, you are doing so much property damage just lifting the sewage pipe out of the ground. There goes little Chelsea, driving to work because she has to support her and her family, and this butt sludge comes out of the ground and coats the dude robbing a fucking bank. You know what? Let that dude rob the bank. No one needs butt sludge just going across the car, the floor. No one needs to not be able to flush their toilet because butt sludge man over here decided to stop one measly bank robber. Okay? Shut down an entire city block because butt sludge man is in your immediate area.
I don't know why everybody's so stuck on the sewage. I'm not going to ruin the sewage system. I'm going to just pull things out of the dump or something. All sludge is sludge.
No. I don't even need that sludge, okay? I don't need someone else's half-eaten fucking burger coming at me and just being like, hey, this has been in the dumpster since last week. No. Let that dude rob a bank, okay? Just let that dude rob the bank. It's insured money.
Out the fresh dung from the homeless people that they put in the dumpster.
So.
No. No. I will kill that superhero. I will put a ban on that guy. I will make sure that butt sludge man dumpster diver is going to be just absolutely wrecked by PR, okay? I'm going to ruin their life. I'm going to get so many lawsuits, so many OSHA violations that those dudes are done. I am ending their careers.
Look, all I'm saying is backdoor slugma drives around.
They probably drive a freaking unmarked white van, okay?
They drive a giant septic pump tank.
Oh, no.
It's always full.
It's always full, so they don't have to destroy anything.
They're carrying it
It's
with them.
overflowing.
Oh, they're just carrying the septic truck with them, going, here's the porta potty machine. Look at the porta-mobile.
No, that's the porta bomb.
You're trying to tell me that that's not gonna absolutely stop everybody.
No, because there's enough methane in there. You never said that they were resistant to any explosion. There's enough.
I don't care if Backdoor Slugma blows himself up.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that backdoor sludge man and dumpster diver boy are getting
Dumpster Dan!
blown up. Okay,
And he's got a
I am
dump truck.
becoming the arch villain.
He's got the
I'm
dump truck.
not giving them speech. Okay, I'm not monologuing. I'm gonna be like, oh, there's my arch nemesis. Fuck those guys, and blow them the fuck up. They are done. Fuck dumpster diver boy. I am eliminating them. I will be the arch villain here. Okay, I will be the normal average Joe that just watched them toast someone in sludge. And I will just be like, you know what? I'm getting vengeance for that guy. That one guy. He stole a Tootsie Roll and now he is covered in sludge. There could have been a warrant. God, I'm ending those people. I don't care. If that's your superpower, I'm finding you.
Okay, so
Wait. There's another thing about that whole slime thing that I was literally gonna say. Hey,
Oh God.
that controlling slime,
This is gonna be
that slime is just gonna constantly excrete out of every single pore of your body.
Oh, look,
Is that-
more fuel for butt sludge, man.
look, I'm okay.
Like literally, that whole
Oh, they got this
slime.
female companion, ovary mucus girl.
All I'm saying is
No,
Backdoor
we are
Slug Man.
We are done with sludge. We are done with slime. We are done with sludge. I am their arch villain all the way. I am just ending their careers indefinitely. I am purposely hunting them down now. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so we are in an absolute disagreement here. Bruno can cast your vote however you want to. I'm saying Backdoor Slug Mug. Absolute S tier. He is making everything come to a stop. It does not matter. Bruno.
I am saying F here because fuck those guys in particular, okay? They are making so many supervillains because of their literal bullshit.
There's so many different theories on this slime. Like, every different fucking theory to it, C. Because you don't know which theory it's gonna be.
Alright. So, if you're watching this and you've made it this far and you are crying like I am, help us settle this debate.
I am so rageful right now. Like, my rage has been triggered to this point.
I'm
I
so
am
happy
now-
I could
You didn't even
Literally-
go full Scottish yet on it.
To my core, upset as a living, breathing being. Like, this is fundamentally, like, I'm sorry. This is wrong. This is wrong. Sludge people need to just end. Okay? I'm so upset about this.
So please, leave a comment.
Ugh.
Put your 2 cents in. Is Backdoor Slug Man an S tier or an F tier superhero? We didn't even hash out the logistics of this one. This one derailed so fast. Leave your comments.
All you anti-sludge people out there,
Hey, you guys.
We're
you guys
forming
forgot
a
to give
union,
me the
okay?
last fuckers
We
on
will
that
be the
dumpster
League
man,
of
that Backdoor
Anti-Sludge.
Slug Man, but you forgot about the cars. But that's okay.
oh man, oh that.
I think
I
this
need
is,
a moment, okay? I need a moment.
yeah, I was gonna say Backdoor Slug Man just fucking took it. Alternatively, if you guys are watching this live on our Twitch channel, my Twitch channel, the discrepancies. We are going to take a quick fact.
It's the
and then a
Squirrels
break.
channel. Thank you.
As per usual, welcome to the first hour of the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to get up, stretch, blink, stay hydrated, because it's not only healthy for you guys, the viewers, but it's also healthy for us, these idiots.
Oh, hey, thanks
And
for
Park
reminding me. I
Club,
need a
man.
little drink. Wait, what?
On the stage of Squad of Squirrels. We don't stop. Our break is just for us to vent out even more so we don't sidetrack ourselves.